is taking a bit of a beating here, and with the
All right, let's see it. Keen playing Nidalee top. I don't know. Not a fan of Nidalee top into Gwen, especially into game 1. But I guess it can work.
Yeah, not a traditional cheater, but
okay.
goes on. Even in the short term, like it does just get easier. We didn't see a barrier trade or anything like that.
Okay. Goes
Okay.
for the combo, and now Duro's in a lot of trouble as the root comes down. A couple more others would do it, but Delay actually the first one to go down.
All right, 1 for 1, I guess. I mean, this is going to be pretty bad for them, no? Like, how can Viper crash this wave?
Feels much better for HLE Esports, but for Duro,
Bro, can we zoom out? I feel like we're so zoomed in. Yeah, are we not, like, really zoomed in right now? LCK?
Duro aren't really respecting that.
Okay, TP, it's a Nidalee.
And Keen does get rooted. He is still Nidalee. I'm not sure if they have the damage here. Another stun comes
Still pretty good. I mean, you don't want to start
he doesn't
having to
really
heal
care.
a million times when you play Nidalee.
Already sitting at 28 stacks. You can see the extra range.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's so good for farming Senna, by the way. Like, having 29 stacks has always been crazy for farming Senna, like at 8 minutes. Farming Senna, you get way less stacks, obviously, because
on the top side of the map.
it's always been like that.
Yeah, they'll get 2.
Gets canceled here. Whoa, 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 whoa. The game is looking pretty good for Hanwha right now, I would say. Like, Nidalee to go even. I feel so. The reason why Keen played it is also to deny it from Zeus throughout the series, but you also have to consider that he, like, Loki is denying it from Canyon as well on his own team. It is kind of up to play Nidalee top when you have Canyon on your team. Just remove one of Canyon's all-time best champions and something that he still plays every now and then in good spots.
See what this Dragon exchange is going to look like. HLE Esports, with the scaling comp they have, can also afford to just simply not take the risk of letting this Lucian and Azir get accelerated and just avoid the fight entirely. And I think with the...
I mean, the funny thing is, like, both teams, like, have scaling aspects to the comp. Like, I wouldn't consider right side a scaling comp. I mean, they do have Senna and Gwen, but they also have Ahri, Xin Zhao, so I do feel like HLE should just win this game. I mean, if HLE loses this game to me, I just feel like they're actually not legit. Because I'm like, what games would they win versus GenG if they're not winning this one, you know? Like, what type of comps would favor them? Normally, the way that it's kind of worked is when both teams are playing less active comps, GenG is better, but when Hanwha has, like, comp advantage, they still able to win.
Really tricky fight. That being said, Peanuts on this first.
Oh. Canyon snuck in the little corner there, but then they do spot him. I'm not sure if they're really going to be able to push out Canyon in this case, though. As Peanut is going to go in, they actually turn immediately onto him, but the tail comes down.
Peanut gets his ult off.
Canyon does live,
let's see.
And so the assassination attempt doesn't really work. Duro trying to get in the front, but now they turn immediately on the Peanut. But it's a trade of
not looking good.
And GenG are not winning this fight. Duro in a really
maybe it's fine.
Is being chased down. Unfortunately for Zen,
I mean, it's 3v3. Like, it's not like if they're not winning the fight, I would say.
Engage comes in from Delight as he's trying to take down Ruler for the team.
Solid. Really solid. Massive for Hanwha. Yeah, 3v3. This is just like, bro, I don't think that this was great from Hanwha Life the way it opened, but yeah, I mean, this is the classic Nidalee just not being a champ in the fight. Am I not falling asleep? I don't think this game is a boring game. They're actually doing a lot of stuff. Not sure how much I like this start. It's like hard for Senna to play, and Zeus wasn't here yet. I mean, Chovy's ult was good. I mean, if Zika doesn't charm him instantly and he's able to, like, flash to somewhere, maybe the fight just won from GenG. Because they were killing Senna. They killed Senna for free, essentially, on the other side. So, I pushed the Keen out of the fight. Yeah, but that's, like, the whole problem with Nidalee, right? That's my whole point, is that you're playing Nidalee, which is supposed to be a champion that is, like, able to, you know, 1v1 and, like, skirmish the outsides of fights. But Ahri, who used his charm on the Azir, is able to push out a Nidalee. I mean, it's just 4v5, no? Like, at this point, whenever I see a Nidalee top, and this is the game state, it always just feels like it's a 4v5. So good luck to the rest of the team. And moving Zeus bot lane because he has TP for potential Herald fight. I mean, Herald should go to HLE Life 100%, I think. Like, I'm looking at the items. I mean, I just feel like you just really want to fight right now. If you are on HLE Life side, you have Sundered Sky complete. You have Ahri being super ahead. Malignance wants to ult right now. But Gwen is definitely stronger in a fight than Nidalee, so 4v4 is definitely better for GenG than 5v5 would be.
He's just gonna have to go for the steal as
got it.
Down to 4 health, and Canyon now is in a really rough spot. Gets the impale only on a Peanut.
Ruler's trying to push out. Oh, Peanut didn't get that many. Oh man, they actually got outplayed here. Oh, they played it so bad. They're gonna get aced. Did they throw the whole game here? They might have just thrown the whole game. Hanwha might have just thrown the entire game. Yeah, I mean, Zeus should have just TP'd, I guess, if they wanted to full commit and fight. They just thought that the fight was going pretty well, but Zika actually dashed in and got CC'd by the Braum. Senna doesn't have that much damage yet, so they actually have to play more on like Xinjiao and Ari, and I think the problem was that they just dumped all their damage into Skarner. But yeah, 4v4 is much better for them. Like here, I think that Zeus just needs to TP. But yeah, I feel like Zika played it pretty poorly. Just Art in to melee range, got autoed by Braum into Azir walled. Man, they got completely aced here. Damn, bro, holy f, the game just changed like that. And we're being giga winning to like kind of losing.
And well, just like that, Chobi's gonna lead again.
We're going in again. And now he's got Canyon right into the wall, and nothing that Zeus can do.
Damn, it's just like that, bro.
Because he knows he's dead. Maybe a cross map here though, as we have Keen in a lot of trouble. He flashes, but the follow flash comes through, and the tanking is coming in. But
I mean, Delight is the one who's. I mean, Delight is the one who wants to be taking, and they completely botched this. Peanut was the one that was taking. Oh man, they threw the f out of this game, bro. They threw the f out of this game. Maybe they're just too bad right now to beat GenG, because that was the whole question coming into the series. Like, is Hanwha Life still an elite team, or are they just on a different level? Because they've been playing way worse than GenG versus like other teams, but it's hard to tell if Hanwha is like just griefing themselves, or like they will be able to like get it together when it matters, and they just are taking it like less serious. Because they do seem like a looser team than GenG just historically, right? Starting the Otacon. They have to play through the lane if they want to do something. Delight just lost his entire face. He got hit by the Braum Q and lost his entire face.
How can you play the fight?
Peanut's got to get in somehow. He was in the shroud, and they're not exactly able to zone him away.
Let's see what Skarner does.
He can just dash in on that, and yeah, he goes in, but they immediately turn on the Peanut.
Okay, Skarner got it. Zeus got pretty good position here, but he gets shuffled out.
And the damage from the soldiers is gigantic right next to that wall.
Bro, if you lose this fight, what fight can you ever win? GenG is just too good, or what? They just 5-0'd them. What the?
Perhaps. As yep, they're gonna try to block for him. The Quadra comes.
Oh no! Don't tell me I woke up for a banger and it's just gonna be a complete stomp.
Another penta. Jovi picks it up.
Damn, only game one. Yeah, but it's more about like how Hanwha Life has been playing and GenG's form, and how easy the game should have been for Hanwha at that point. Like, to be fair, it is definitely a game where Ari cannot do as much as Azir. Like Azir is really OP in this game for sure. Oh, Chovy has Zanya's. Wait, let's see how this works. I mean, Gwen is right on top of them. Wait, hold on. Chovy should die, right? Like, okay, Chovy dies. Does it matter? I'm surprised Zeus didn't go for Ruler there.
In this one, I don't think it's the Quadra. Here comes Zeus trying to go 1v3. And it looks like GenG will just back away from that.
I mean, this wasn't great for GenG, to be honest. They just gave a 1k gold shutdown to Gwen.
Ruler wants it. Ruler wants it. Oh, he dashes over the wall, and now, well, yeah, now he's gonna get multiple kills.
Wait, I mean, this is like actually so good for the Gwen, though. This is insanely good for Gwen. Worst Senna build I've seen. Yeah, I don't know. The Shiv is just to match the wave clear. I normally don't see Shiv. A lot of people go like Ghostblade into crit. I've seen. I wanted to see this again. I want to see, because like, I mean, this is probably the best fight they could ever get. Chovy just TPs into hell, has no flash, right? This is like amazing fight for Hanwha. But I wanted to see here. I thought that here Zeus would play the other side of the fight. He would just run at Ruler, but I guess maybe Ruler's like, we'll get another dash up. He just won't be able to play.
You know, as GenG here then go, we won it, it's over.
But still going to be Vision here, and Peanut's closer this time. TP will have to be channeled sometime soon. There it is. They're going to pull off of it, but now Hanwha is in the pit, but they're on the Braum ultimate, and again, Chovy is so safe. They got them in the choke point, like it's starting.
Front to back.
They're just ripping them to shreds, and Zeus is
easy.
Get stunned here on the bottom side.
Easy.
Triple. Wait, not again. No way.
Wait, hold on.
No way.
He does not have
I mean, also GenG just has different pryos than everyone else in the world, bro. Like everyone else thinks way differently of the game compared to GenG. Like GenG still thinks Azir is OP. They still have the mentality that Azir is OP. They like will early pick it. They'll play it into any matchup. Where other teams around the world don't want to pick Azir first pick anymore. Like people have lost their prio on Azir. They don't like Azir. They don't like Skarner. They want to be playing like Pantheon. They want to play Nefiri. They want to play Xin Zhao. And GenG just plays like Skarner Azir game one, like every game. Bro, they fucking rolled them. Holy shit. They rolled them. We're getting like Pantheon angle, Taliyah angle. All right, Taliyah. Let's see what Chovy plays into Taliyah. I mean, he could play Galio. He did it last time. That was always a fine matchup for Galio. Taliyah can't really like pressure Galio super hard or anything. So if they want to go some type of Galio plus 80 jungler, they can. They could go like an Nefiri Galio type thing. Yeah, it could easily be Galio into Taliyah if he likes playing it, and with a Nefiri. I mean, he could also play Ryze technically. I feel like he's just gonna play Galio, but maybe not. That's Hwei. I really don't like Hwei Nefiri pairing. I always thought that was kind of bad for the Nefiri. They're gonna play like, okay, if they play Sejuani, that means they're playing Jax or something. I assume that means they're playing like Jax top or Renekton or something like this. Jace, I don't know if I like, do I really like this 1-2-3 from Hanwha? This makes very little sense to me that you end up going for Jace, Sejuani, Taliyah. I feel like if you want to play with a tank jungler here, you could play other things better with Jace and Taliyah. Like historically, Maokai's always been better here. Like Sejuani without, I mean, Sejuani is not that OP anymore, and then Sejuani without like melees, I think it's not great either. Orin, I think the Orin pick is very good. I think the Orin looks amazing here. Two immobile champions, Orin pick into it. You go down a little bit in lane, but you'll probably be fine. And then you also have Nefiri that wants setup, so this is a great Orin pick. I like the GenG draft a lot more, to be fair. And the MF here is just to answer the Ezreal, and they already have like, you know, Hwei, which will outrange things later on. I mean, I like the draft on GenG's side, because how is the Fury not going to get a reset here if they play it well? Like if they just start a team fight or an ult, Nautilus ult on one of the squishy members, they have the Fury flying in, Hwei like pushing them out, whatever. Isn't the Fury just getting a reset and they're winning the game? Oh, they're getting killed here. They're dead here. This is actually pretty smart from Hanwha. I like what I'm seeing here. They kill both, I think. I think Duro is dead. Well, maybe not. I feel like they should have just killed. I don't know. Maybe not. I was thinking that Duro was dead no matter what. Or, sorry, that Ruler was dead no matter what, so they should make sure they kill Duro, but I guess they thought that Sejuani would solo him. But I think Duro could have flashed earlier and actually lived here. That's pretty smart play, though, from Hanwha Life, because they lane swapped, right? And they moved their Ezreal to top, but then they kept their Rel bot lane with like Sejuani ganking. So here they're just expecting Rel to open top. But in reality, Rel is here, and it's not like Orin can pressure this Ezreal at all in the wave that's pushing away. So this is a pretty smart play by Hanwha. I like it. Fury's just going to start Drake here. Yep. Yeah, they have the bot push. Orin can come over, help. Yeah, they're not contesting grubs, right? So they're willing to do this. Where's the buffer? Okay, he buffered it. Gets flashed. All right, nice plays from Peanut. I mean, Peanut is actually just ganking pretty well here. It's not like breaking the game, but it's definitely good for them.
This is almost getting to insurmountable levels for the comps here.
Unlosable.
We might be getting to unlosable territory.
The game is okay. I have a completely different read than LCK casters then. I don't think this is unlosable at all.
Delay is going to pull the aggro here. Ruler will ult the wave.
Their comp is significantly like better in my opinion and more stable than in game one.
If they wanted to do a follow-up here after Peanut takes grubs.
I think if you're playing the Hwei or Nefiri comp and your bot lane gets a little bit behind,
just doesn't matter.
Definitely not the end of the world.
But they need to do a lot of work. And guess who's back? Back again.
No ult, but he's
dead or what?
His friend Zeka's here too. Duro.
The light is dead.
Gonna get the hook down. Delay probably going down to the turret here, but it's still gonna be
really good play.
And farm denied.
But Hwei is here, so let's see if they can actually do anything here.
The kill over to Zeka. Chovy is here. I don't think that does much.
Chovy is actually, yeah, Nefari's here. They get a reset.
They
do anything?
As an ult comes down on a Peanut. And
Okay, so it ends up being 2 for 2 in this play overall. And they're going to have Chovy just take over top wave. They got flash from Zika, ended up using flash on Ruler and flash on Canyon, so we'll see how it is. I don't think that this was like amazing for Hanwha though, the result. Like it just wasn't a clean enough dive, but I think that overall the play made sense. I thought it was a good play, but could have been cleaner. Like maybe they have to have just Peanut tank it here, no? Like, I don't know. I feel like Delight with no flash being the one to tank it over Peanut, who's like absurdly tanky at this point, doesn't make sense. That's what I think. I think you just have Peanut tank it, and then you just kill them, and then Peanut will be like 40% life, but Delight will be alive, and then you could probably play it 4v2. Chovy has no TP, so I don't know what they're going to do here. Ruler has no cleanse, no flash, he's just dead. Bro, honestly, like, Ruler and Duro are just like running it. Chovy has flash here. He might have to use it. Nope, he got no mana, so they didn't go. Merc Tread's too strong. Bro, I feel like Ruler and Duro, like, yes, there was one gank that was pretty good, but they kind of just set themselves up for failure with how they played around jungle even in the first clear. The more you think about it, the less excusable it is, to be honest. That's what I would say. The more you think about it, the less excusable it is. Like here, he's just walking on the wave. He knew Sejuani was bot side. They literally just saw Sejuani in the bot side jungle right before this, right? So, pretty big mistake dying here on mid, which is a consistent problem that Ruler has had, dying on mid. Nice. Thank you, Twitch. I don't know why this has been happening so much.
Yeah,
all right, let's see the team fight.
To engage by any means, but now he's going to lose the Celestial opposition. He goes in. He doesn't fight much for Ruler.
Oh, man, they got such a good combo here. This is terrible for Hanwha Life. Hanwha Life is going to lose hard here. I mean, they lost the Herald and they lost 2 kills. It's really bad for them. Is this just game 1? It's just literally game 1. It's like a less extreme game 1. Yeah, I mean, Keen got the backwards ult here. He called his ult. They were hoping that they could CC him so that he wasn't able to actually recast. So he ulted once, gets the Sejuani ulted, and then he's able to actually recast it. I mean, if he doesn't recast it, they wouldn't be able to get the full combo like this. So, honestly, I understand why Peanut played it like this. I think that it was the right thing to do. But it's just Merc Treads Orin, bro. He was able to get out of the CC.
If you have vision control and you're the first to the objective,
I thought it was Wolf that said that. Chovy has flash.
So, about that flash.
All right, I mean, they get this flash from Hui, but that means that GenG should probably be able to contest the objective because there's no Sejuani ult now, no Talia ult.
They really wanted that hook to hit. Sorry.
Nah, this is
but he definitely wants that
not the best.
One more charge. Ruler is.
Oh, Ruler, what are you doing, brother? Ruler, what the f are you doing?
Doesn't seem to care all that much.
That was not a Herald to ride. They actually kind of ruined their tempo here with this play. They used Ornn ult as well. Maybe they give Drake now at this point. The Drake doesn't matter. It's only second Drake. They have to go fix top. They have to eventually catch bot. So yeah, this is a sequence that could have been better for GenG, but they just didn't execute on their play when they went mid. Yeah, so now they have to give this. I think Orange just... Oh, okay. Ornn is going to go bot here. All right, so Ornn is going to go bot. That's why he's not taking that wave. Because they think it's too dangerous for Hui to go bot side with the vision and turret's going to drop. Still think game state wise, I would rather be GenG here, game state wise. Yeah, pretty much you're just hoping here that the Ezreal can make a lot of space and create a lot of value. The Ezreal could be pretty good here. I think just generally the problem you run into is that Ornn becomes absurdly tanky in this game when you have Ezreal Talia carries, as opposed to like something that does more consistent damage. This is part of the reason why I've been seeing some like Xayah come in. We've been seeing things like Xayah. We've been seeing things like obviously like Azir having more prio for GenG, because I think that they really value somebody that has the ability to kill tanks. Like with Sion being high prio, stuff like that. Generally, people like to play champions that have tank killing possibilities. And like Ezreal Talia has always been a little bit dangerous to draft because you're so susceptible to things like Sion being locked in. Just have no one that actually is able to like allow you to win a front to back. I mean, Ruler is actually f***ing strong now. He's just ahead now. And also in terms of items, I mean, he's really happy. See what ends up happening. I mean, Neferi is wrong side of the map again. It looks like they're probably going to just end up giving Otacon here. Okay, they see this. They're just going to have to give it. They're going to give Otacon and then get bot tier 1.
Just giving it away. Okay.
To be honest, the Otacon is like whatever in this game. How many flowers do they have? 19? Like 19 is whatever, bro. 19 is whatever to me. I honestly think Otacon is like overrated objective. Feels like a kind of fake objective, not gonna lie. Keen is not gonna be level 15 yet, which would be nice because he would be able to upgrade one more person. Canyon's just breaking the Sejuani passive, trying to break Celestial opposition maybe. They missed the hook. If they hit that hook, maybe they try to ult the choke with Ornn. Canyon getting poked is actually not good though. I mean, he can heal though off the Drake. He's just going to Q it twice just to heal. He just Q'd the Drake just once. Try to get a heal.
Oh, TP here for Chovy is like right.
Keen's got good position in front of them.
I think he should be okay with Keen standing right in front of him.
Yeah, like this is really good for GenG. They can just zone both sides. They can play it really well. Oh, Keen got caught. But Jace got caught as well. Still winning. Zeus no flash. Ooh, Zeus no flash, or they're not going on Zeus? Seems a little weird, bro. Zeus was no flash here. I feel like they should have just killed him.
And it doesn't look like he'll be getting away from this.
He's going to try to TP in the brush, and Chovy's just going to eat it. Never mind, he's not going to even try. Just going to accept death. So they lost the Drake, and they lose the skill. I mean, maybe they could try to start Baron. Seems kind of fake. Yeah, it's kind of fake. Let the crab transform. Oh wait, never mind. The crab doesn't transform. It's the buff. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if there's a front to back like this where no one's getting poked beforehand, it's not good. I mean, you even saw here that Keen kind of messed up. Like Keen didn't W properly. Ended up getting shoved. But yeah, it's just hard for them to play.
It's hard to say who's going to take it from here, as Canyon is very much in no man's land, and he's going to be punished.
Ooh, Canyon
tries to flash away. We got a wall coming in.
Actually really bad.
That's exactly what they tried to do to him before, but they're spending so many resources. They're so far forward.
Let's see. Zika's dead, probably.
A rough spot. Ruler does have to flash, though, but does get the kill. And now
Chovy. Oh, Chovy.
He zones everybody away.
Damn.
And they take down Peanut as well.
Oh my god, he shifted into it. I mean, they got Ruler's flash. I guess it wasn't that bad. I mean, they can't do this, can they? Can they do this? I mean, I know Keen has Smite, but Chovy's like low on mana, no? Alright, let's see it. I mean, they can get poked here, bro. Like, I don't know. This seems like a little bit crazy to me. Like, do they have damage on this?
He's level 16 right now.
Seems a little bit bad, bro. It seems a little bit bad. Alright, let's see. I think it's bad, but they think it's good, obviously, so we'll see.
Yes, they'll absolutely have to pull off of this.
Okay, they kill Zeus here, probably. Alright, they kill Delight as well. I guess they're just the goats. I was really, like, not sure about this Baron start, but I guess they just did it to turn and get a kill. It seemed really sketchy, but, I mean, they got 2 kills, so I guess it's worth.
Weaver's wall locked him down. We take out the jungle. We're going to kite back to Baron. The problem is,
I mean, I just feel like GenG plays fights so well these days. I mean, Keen just did banana combo on Ornn, but it's all good.
Zeka is way too deep, and then Chovy's like, we're getting more. Drops his ultimate in. Duro has a
the positioning was so good from like Ruler and Chovy. They were just fine with it. I think this is mega sketchy.
Avoids the knockup attempt there by Keen. Puts a ton of damage in. Takes Duro out.
Like, I feel like if Zeus doesn't go hammer form, then I don't know. I feel like Zeus just trolled by going hammer form, to be honest, and just queuing in. I think if he doesn't go hammer form onto Keen there and onto Ruler, and he just keeps on playing his range, then they probably just end up losing. Guess you're wrong once again. No, I still think the Baron start is bad. I don't think the Baron start is actually good. Like, Zeus doesn't have to go hammer form. The Baron was at 8k HP, and Nautilus was dead. If he just kept on playing his range, he was fine.
Play it slow for now.
All right, well,
yeah, Keen missed.
Again, he's
fine.
basically just a block.
He can just play for Drakes. They don't need to do anything crazy here.
Like, nobody can really.
Chovy has flash. He's kind of like baiting them to go on him. They don't need everyone to do it. They're just having their AD carry and jungler do it, and then everyone else is just keeping control.
It's going to be the dragon into get off my Baron. Yeah. Deus isn't even there.
Perfect.
All right, little.
Oh man, Keen is just. He just is so tanky. He just doesn't care. He's not even connecting with walls, bro. He's just eating forward.
Yeah, 2 on Peanut. I mean,
yeah, there's no flash on Ruler, no cleanse on Ruler. That's why they're looking for him here. Super mobile, though. It did get buffed, but the buffs were actually not very good.
Yeah, it's just not happening.
Hey, Ruler has flash here. I don't know what they're doing. Ruler has flash this whole time. Ruler's just egoing on them because he has flash. Oh, he just trolled. It still should be okay, but goddamn, bro. Oh, man, Ruler. Nah, Ruler, that shit's crazy, though. What was going to make you flash? He had flash, right? Like, I looked like it was up. Surely it was up, no? Well, that's not good. That was not good by him. I mean, they might have just thrown the game. Not going to lie. See how Chovy plays it.
Chovy is going to push them out as well, and HLE just pull off of it for now, but a
They have to give, no?
For a Viper.
Just give.
Wants to take out Chovy, but he zones him, and that's all they need
Bro,
to do. It's a smite.
He had flash that whole time, right? I'm not delusional, because it looked like it was up when I checked, but sometimes there's like a sliver and it's like hard to see. I'm just going to rewatch it. He had flash up for like a while, no? Yeah, he had flash up, bro. He had flash up this whole time. He just trolled. I mean, this has been one of the biggest problems for GenG is Ruler getting caught mid.
A lot this season when things get a
This
little
is
bit murky.
one of the biggest problems GenG has had, is that they just generally have been getting caught too much mid.
And he is just instantly taken out with all the damage coming through from Viper and Zeus. And then Keen here as well.
Yeah, he just had flash the whole time. I don't know what to say. I mean, obviously he's trying to hold flash to not use it. I get that. Like, I'm not actually just completely dumb, but I think it's still really greedy and unnecessary. Like, he was walled off there for like 5 seconds and he just refused to flash at any point.
Not sure about that all.
Hey, Zika just flash. The reason why they do this is because Zika will have his ult back up for, or sorry, Keen will have his ult back up for Drake.
But either way,
So I consider this like a worth timer to use it one time.
as Chovy was following up with damage anyway.
Keen ult in trade though feels bad for GenG, but they're trying to press forward here.
Shot barrage not going to hit Keen. That is
Keen?
a very tanky horn. They got to be careful.
I mean, they have no rel.
I like that from
Oh,
Hama.
never mind. I mean, Keen I mean, this is much better for Keen than it was for Zika. Because Keen is actually going to be and Peanut, because Peanut is going to have no ult now for Soul Fight. Potentially, it's just going to be hard for GenG to get a position. But maybe GenG just goes through mid off this reset. And even though they're against Baron, they probably are going to be able to get themselves a fight. It just depends on like the poking. If the poke lands onto like Quay or something, then it changes. Poke landing onto an inferior Hwei could change things, but if it lands onto Ruler, he could just heal off one wave. Ruler is still really strong. Just needs to not kill himself. Oh, Canyon. Canyon's trolling. Canyon's griefing. Oh, man. GenG is falling apart this game. That guy should probably be punished, I would assume. Never mind. Okay.
And now you've got Chovy in a good spot. These two carries, incredible.
And Chovy did a ton of work here. But yeah, they're kind of just griefing. They've not played this sequence well for GenG. I felt like the game was over.
There's another one.
They have blue buff Viper. You got to be so careful doing that.
Man, if that hits.
So careful. There's a TP behind them though. I don't know if the rest of the team can follow up.
They have to just force. They have to just force, I think.
Okay, Fear comes in. They got to turn on the Zeus, and there it is. The Sun Flash gets it. The flash in, and Chovy, trying to get him, flashes out. And it ult sails wide. And Viper on the Ezreal, I think, should be able to clean this one up. There it is.
Damn. GenG might lose, bro. Canyon died before the fight. They're griefing it. I felt like this game was all GenG's, man. I felt like they had them outscaled. And then Ruler made this mistake on mid, and then the rest of the team has been crumbling. I feel like Ruler doesn't know where to, like, what part of this fight he wants to take. I feel like they could have played this onto Zeus, I think. But yeah, I don't like Canyon walking in like this. Ruler wasn't even here yet, and Drake wasn't up, so I don't know why Canyon is walking in. Like, they should just be playing on the mid wave. Like,
in this fight,
I would watch Chovy in this fight. Look at how much damage Chovy does.
Just coming through. He hits his ultimate here and gets the charge through with a flash to buffer it. And that
like his ult spread to Viper and just like, yeah, and then he's the one that's like doing a lot of damage to Peanut. That's surprising. GenG, I thought they were gonna cleanly close this.
Because they have this ward in the mid lane as well as that ward there on the Raptor. I actually thought he went to the
I feel like Ruler just doesn't know what side he wants to go on. Like, I don't think that Chovy needs to die here. Like, if during this fear Ruler is hitting him, Zeus is dead, by the way. It's just that, like, Ruler was trying to chase 3 people that were low life, but none of them are actually gonna die unless they want to die, because they all have the ability to, like, escape. Yeah, it was a little bit weird, bro. It was a little bit weird. I didn't like it.
They spotted him. They know.
Caden just dead? I think he's just dead for free, no?
Okay, we're gonna go north. Let's see if this works.
Just has to buy as much time as possible. The team is looking for a turn.
I mean, they're going all in on a Canyon, but now
they're killing Sejuani.
The other jungler here, Peanut, is in a bit of trouble. He's very tanky in the MF.
And ends up being 1 for 1. It's good they were able to get 1 back.
And so we trade
they did use Ornn ult and Hwei ult for this.
The whole game plan of Han was to kill the Fury.
Zeko, where are you going?
Oh man, if that hit, he was. I mean, he might have flashed it, I guess. Coming back up. I mean, let's see how they play it. It's kind of hard for them to check in right now. They have to respect it. All right, this is gone. It's gone.
completely to Hanwha Life here, even without a
Gone.
jungler.
Yep, with the wall, even with the Ornn to break it down. A snipe from Chovy. A little bit of damage comes in.
Let's
but it's
see.
not enough.
Yeah, I mean,
And Hanwha Life, they just
shit,
force it
bro.
down.
That's second Baron for Hanwha.
Because they had enough
Up
control
5k gold now. I mean, not that the 5k gold really matters because everyone's like 6 items, but I don't know. I just feel like GenG hasn't like got a quality fight since that fight in their jungle. Want a banger? You got a banger? Yeah, it's a weird banger though. To be fair, it is a weird banger. Like it did feel like GenG. Like when I'm watching this, right? I feel like GenG is doing a lot of things significantly better, and then like. Yeah, I mean, Ruler just died a lot in early game, which I guess is just like a team problem. Not necessarily him. I mean, one of his deaths on mid was pretty egregious because they had seen Sejuani. But I would say in general, like, you know, they decided to play away from him a decent amount of time, and like the swap was a situation where like Hanwha Life just outplayed them. So I would say that was okay. The dive was also okay. But like the death mid where enemy team gets Baron when they're mega winning at that point and Ornn items are coming in, they're 1k gold up with Ornn items coming in or 2k gold up, whatever it was. I feel like that was like pretty inexcusable. Like we didn't get like a banger fight, you know, it was just like, oh shit, Ruler just got caught, and that allowed Hanwha Life to play the game. And then before the next fight, it was just like Canyon getting caught. Like we haven't actually had a team fight in a while, like a real team fight. So it feels like GenG's still like generally better, but they're just making like dumb mistakes. That's how it feels.
For them in this game to get that hull damage done. As a bit of a wraparound for Canyon now.
Chovy is he's playing with fire there. Generally, you want to just sit behind these tanks.
That's Viper's flash, by the way. Viper just lost flash. I don't know if anyone noticed. Did anyone notice?
See if he can clear the wave, and he is successful.
All right, little ult in. That's going to hit.
Good buffer from Duro.
Nautilus, and now we got the follow-up engage here. In onto Delight. He's in so much trouble, but look at that backline.
I mean, no one can follow that up, really.
Delight is going to go down.
Canyon got hit by the shove, though? Or what?
As they're just trying to run away, Keen trying to peel for the team.
Wow, what a fucking beast. Canyon didn't flash it.
And Keen can't do enough.
Zeus is smurfing. I feel like Canyon really hasn't like played these fights that well. I don't know. I feel like Canyon just like didn't really get much done. Like I don't like he's like they get a free reset. There should be some value in that, but he's just not getting the value that they should get.
Basically, as we're looking to try to do something to Zeka, that's a lot of damage already done to him.
Okay, Cloudsoul GG. I mean, Cloudsoul is big. I don't know if it's GG though, because like I feel like generally their team comp is worse, but I mean it is super big when you have poke comp with Cloudsoul, because now they can probably kill somebody and then also like kite out afterwards. Oh, they're just hitting it.
Start the Baron. He is MF. I think they don't have to commit to this.
Zeus bot.
Now TP is coming in. Is it late?
Has to be Delight's engage angle, I think, if they're going to stop this.
Yeah, we have a wall.
I mean, Ruler is just going to get here, no? Like, doesn't Ruler just die here? Canyon's dying? He got it, but he has GA. I mean, let's see. I mean, Ruler's dead. Like, it should just be horrible for them.
But they find him on the top side of the fight, and Chovy is down.
And they have Baron, so it's going to be hard for them to straight up end. Maybe it won't even be hard. Maybe it won't even be hard. Worst comes to worst, though, they're going to get Elder and win the game, so the game should be over now. Yeah, I mean, this was just like desperation call by GenG. I guess they felt the game slipping. Yeah, I guess they just felt the game slipping. And they decided, like, oh, yeah, we just can't win anymore, so we just are going to hit Baron. But, like, Ruler going into the pit without Flash, he's just going to die, right? They have to dive him because he has Baron. All right, well played, well played.
Absolutely. This is what we signed up for today, guys. Game 3.
Viper played that beautifully. It is true. Viper played it well, but it's also that he has good position because GenG puts themselves in the pit. Let's look at it one more time. Like, there's just no threat on Viper right now. Watch it one more time. Like, Viper just goes around the back of the pit, but it's very hard for, like, yeah, I mean, he's loving this position, bro. You know how easy this fight is for him? For a player of Viper's caliber? I mean, it's just that after they lose Cloudsoul, I guess they just feel like they can't win anymore. So what's still OP that's up right now? Vi? Vi is up? Vi first pick for Canyon or what? Or does he not care about Vi? Pantheon's still up. So they have Pantheon and Vi that are still up. Probably going to be Pantheon Vi trade. Zyra Khan into Vi, I think it's pretty good. And they don't even need to pick something like Pantheon necessarily. They could also go other things. Depends on what they want to play mid. Go something like... Oh, I mean, I guess Maokai's banned. Maybe they do need to go Pantheon, to be honest. Varus Renata, okay, so they play winning lane. Pantheon? I mean, I wonder if Silas is going to get banned here. I could see Silas getting banned by GenG into Zika just because they have like, yeah, I mean, there's pretty good ults right here for Silas. Vi ult, Renata ult, Varus ult, all are good. Also pairs well with Pantheon, allows you to like have a lot of pressure on mid. I think you just ban it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Zika should play Silas here. If it's up, like it's one of his best champs, right? That's one of the times where he would love to play it, I think, and go Akali. Yeah, but I don't think you want to go Akali here if you're Chovy, right? Like going Akali Vi into Zyra Khan, not that easy. Ooh, man, Hanwha life bans the Silas, so they're gonna just go Akali blind, maybe. Wait, actually, wait, where are they gonna go? Because maybe they think that those are the only like really great mid laners up. Okay, if they're banning Silas, what do they want to pick? Because I feel like that means they just want to pick Gnar for Zeus. They just want that's like a top lane that's a ban so that they can go Gnar. It's kind of what I'm seeing. Why would you ban Silas if you're going Galio, though? I feel like this is kind of crazy, right? Because if you ban Silas, because you want to play Galio into Silas, right? So, like, Galio is considered a good matchup counter into Silas. So, I mean, I feel like this Silas ban is kind of weird. I feel like they would have much rather banned the Galio and then played Silas themselves. Renekton. All right, what is the pick for Chovy? There's nothing very standard that he would pick here. Victor's down. It's not a good Corki game. Quay is down, Nazir is down, Arya is down, Talia is down, so maybe it is just Aurelion Sol pick here. I can see it. Aurelion Sol looks pretty good in this game. Aurora looks less good than Aurelion Sol does to me. Interesting. I mean, the only reason you wouldn't play Gnar into Renekton here is you're afraid of the Vi up your lane post 6. Like just being able to ult you on side and just f***ing you. But I think Gnar is fine. Oh, they put Chovy's Renekton mid. Oh, I didn't even see they swap. The Renekton mid, I think, is fine. The Royal top is. I mean, you should have winning lanes here. I mean, this should be good for GenG in terms of lane matchups. They have 3 winning lanes now. I think it's solid, bro. I think it makes sense. And going for level 2 Gromp invade. Crazy, no? That is completely mental. Walking in with WE on Vi into Pantheon. That is crazy. He didn't even drop a word. And Peanut might try to break the bot lane. Peanut might try to go bot at level 3 here. I think he will. Then again, he might think that Vi walked in here and dropped a word. So maybe he thinks he's on a ward right now. And he would just end up wasting his time. They had a ward on Raptors, so they have an idea that he could have done this. What is Canyon doing, bro? Oh, wait, no. Pantheon is still potentially looking. Wow, they're just like wasting so much time right now. Pantheon just like walked in a circle around the blue buff, and Canyon did the banana path, bro. Like, I don't know what this was. He did Raptors. He did Raptors into enemy, like into walking into the enemy blue, looking at the Gromp. Then he went back, did his Krugs, and then he walked back and did his wolves on the other side of the map. And now he's on his Gromp. So it's the no buff banana clear. What the f? I mean, Gnar should suffer way more. No flash on this guy. He's dead. No flash. Giga dead.
And this should just be free money. He's going to go the opposite way. And he's going to... Oh, man.
Wait, he actually lives this? No shot. Nah, he made Peanut look old. No shot, bro. No shot he lives. Impossible. No way, no way, no way, no way.
And wow, he actually just gets away. He just goes north. But it's still a big
That's crazy, bro. He was so dead. He was so dead. It was insane.
I mean, this is a plate as the knockout does come in. They're trying to punish.
Ruler took aggro from the turret as this happened, but it's probably going to be fine. They just one-shot the Rakan. Rakan is not level 6 and W'd forward, so that is pretty crazy, bro. The Rakan just W'd forward at level 5 into a level 6 Renata and a level 6 Varus. That is crazy.
When you're this far behind on the map.
Yeah, I mean,
no flash. Hey, this is what they got. Oh, he lives. Oh, Ruler walked back in. Ruler walked back in. Oh my god, he walked back in. He didn't realize he was going to live. So Ruler actually, like, he could have lived, but he didn't think he was going to live. So he just turned around and tried to fight because he thought the bailout was going to tick. He's like, might as well.
Oh, you do have the Pantheon coming up, but no ult available. A lot of damage coming down onto Mininar, and Zeus goes down.
Okay. Oh my god, it became World War III.
Canyon still on the run.
They have, I mean, Canyon should die here. They have Delight's W. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought Delight was just going to flash W him, bro. I thought he was just going to try to, like, get in there, and then they would just kill. But maybe Peanut said his skills were just CD, so. Vi loves Ocean Soul. I mean, the way Vi fights is, like, the more sustain that you have on Vi, the more shields you get, the more Sundered Sky procs. So it just all works together to make you unkillable.
One more time. The turret denies some minions potentially is okay. Maybe he doesn't get it. No, he gets it. Backdoor protection.
Kuro, awkward spot here, and now he got the charm coming down. No knock-up follow-up, though. And the damage just isn't
has no
there yet.
flash.
I mean, it's Essence Reaver Zaya at the moment. And Viper just going to cleanse there just to make sure he lives, but yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Zeka elects to go into a fight. Not sure how this one happens.
he has phase rush here. He's
so much of Chovy's health when Chovy, when the
yeah,
wave
he's
was
fine.
committing to the turret, took that extra shot.
I feel like Chovy really hasn't made much progress in this game, all things considered.
Yeah, win this now.
But he's
I feel like Galio should be pretty happy.
In fact, you do not win this now.
I mean, considering how hard they should lose lanes, like GenG did pretty well here. Or Hanwha did pretty well here. GenG should just win every lane. They win every lane and they swapped. Like, they should just be very happy. Should Hanwha Life be winning straight up when it hits 25 minutes?
Should be Mega
Not in direct fights, no, I don't think so.
Chovy, yeah, he's getting TP'd on. Meanwhile, we got a fight breaking out here as Delight.
They're trying to just one-shot Delight. They one-shot Delight here. Ruler flashes. He has bailout. Let's see if they're able to help him at all. Guess they can't. Aurora's coming, though. Chovy's in the mix. I mean, overall, it looks fine. They flash onto Zeus, and Canyon didn't really want to kill. Hey, now he's killing. Chovy flashed onto Zeus, and then Canyon was like, do I kill this guy? He's like, yeah, bro, you kill him. And they got Drake.
Doesn't matter at all. Viper getting sidestepped here. Okay, but
Okay. He might be able to get it. The feathers come down when we're on.
Got him.
Yeah, Viper's going to get it.
can he avoid Chovy?
Well, we got some plants. And
No other damage dealer.
he just dies Sakine.
Gives it to Keen, so he doesn't give assist. Yeah, Vi got Drake here.
Aggro there a little bit.
Bro, I thought it was funny how, like, Chovy flashed on Gnar. He's like, let's kill Gnar. And then, like, Canyon just, like, was like, do I kill him? There's a moment here.
Showing up in this fight, looking for the Gnar.
Like, Vi getting the Drake here was, like, insane to me.
Next is where things get a little bit.
But look, like,
no ult for Viper anymore.
so Canyon wanted to get the Drake so badly that he just, like, he was just ignoring that Chovy was flashing on Gnar. He's like, I'll kill him after, bro. I need to get this Drake.
And then, well,
Just walks in,
at least
smites the Drake, and then he kills the Gnar. That's aura right there, bro. That shit is, that is the GOAT jungler. Just have Drake-focused mindset. Zeus has flash. He's gonna hit levels, or he's gonna become mega. Oh my God, Peanut gave him the E. Oh my God, Peanut gave him the E. Ain't no way. Nah, that's depressing. That's depressing right there.
Can't do anything. He's just gonna get away.
Mega draft diff. Yeah, 3 winning lanes is pretty brutal.
We finally laning against
3 winning lanes is kind of. I think it's mega illegal to get 3 winning lanes when you're on blue side. Because the whole idea of draft is supposed to be that, like, you get to answer on red side. So, not the best drafting for sure. Well, I mean, even if GenG laned straight up, even if GenG laned with Renekton top and Aurora mid, GenG would still have 3 winning lanes. Like, they still, like, I mean, Aurora can still abuse the Galio early game. Renekton actually wins the lane pre-tabbies into Gnar as well. So, I think either way, Hanwha Life would just be having losing lanes this game.
The rest of this is what
Yeah, I mean, they all, yeah, it's true. They also don't scale well. So they have losing lanes and they don't scale that well. But I think 3 losing lanes already, like, even if you scale well, I think drafting 3 losing lanes is just generally impossible to play League. I think if you have, like, 3 losing lanes and you're, like, you never have a good draft. There's just too much to do, right? Like, there's just Drake stacking, there's grubs, like, it's just too important. Like, laning is too important as a just concept in League to have multiple losing lanes. Like, all of your lanes losing. Pick Gnar R4. Yep, they should have picked Gnar R4 if they wanted to do this, because then they could at least get a counter pick mid. But then also, it's like, I mean, what Hanwha Life did, even from the beginning, was GenG drafted Vi first pick, and when they drafted Vi first pick, the answer was Xayah Rakan, which is not a lane that just beats everything. They drafted Xayah Rakan because Xayah is good into Vi, right? They're trying to make the Vi's game hard. But Vi's game is not hard when he has a winning bot lane. He doesn't have to, like, ulti the Xayah in, like, a panic or something if his lanes are just naturally winning, right? So I think that's the issue, is they really tunneled on countering the Vi with Xayah Rakan, but the main problem that Vi has in games is that Vi is weak early, right? It happened in our game versus FlyQuest, right? We first picked Vi, they picked Nefiri with Prio, and Nefiri is able to, like, invade Raptors and get, like, 20 CS lead on the Vi, and then, you know, Vi's game is kind of fucked up. But if Vi is just able to clear his camps, like, he even did some weird-ass path here at the beginning, but if Vi is able to just exist, clear his camps, and just get level 6 pretty much without any type of issue.
He is good with the
And you can just play around objectives with winning lanes. I mean, Vi is really good at doing objectives, right? It's really good at doing Drake. And it's really strong at 6.
It just
So.
doesn't get better for Zeka.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, Zeka, okay.
I just think that they have, like, here, you're kind of relying on the fact that the Vi is going to ulti the Xayah at some point, and Xayah is going to be able to counterplay it, and you win off that. But it's not necessary. Like, Vi can just ulti like Rakan. He can ulti Gnar in side lanes. He can play the side of a fight. There's no one that can really push the Vi out off a flank. Like, you're seeing it right now. When if Vi goes behind them, right? Like, look at how Canyon's positioning. They have no one that can actually push him off this position. He can just do whatever he wants. He can just walk behind them like this. And there's nothing that threatens him.
And, oh, they got the Scuttle Crab, dude. GenG. So now, how will I be like, wait, no,
Soul point.
didn't mean it. We're going to turn here onto the Vi. Canyon just flashes out.
Duro just is standing so well here.
Trying to turn onto Renekton. Not
sure
Chovy
kind of inted here.
So they do
Yeah, he really inted there, but they got Soul, so I guess it's kind of worth.
Soul over to the side of GenG. Duro just going to throw out an
They should
ult,
just leave.
But he's probably dead here as well.
They already have Otacon. There's no Baron up. They had 2 deaths for Soul. It's worth.
Are they even going to get him? I mean, this is taking quite
Yeah,
a
they will
while
get him.
now. And
100%.
yeah, they do. It's a shutdown, actually, for Peanut.
I mean, Ruler has no flash. He walked up. I mean, it's kind of troll from Ruler, not going to lie. Maybe he ends up living. Maybe he just ends up being the... I don't know. I think it's unnecessary. He has shut down here. I guess it's fine. They're going to win the fight. It's fine.
For some reason, GenG are still fighting this as they say, no, we're stronger. We got
Ocean Soul diff. Nah, bro, this is not worth it. They have 1k gold shutdowns. Not worth it at all.
Viper getting pretty low, though.
HLE win. No, they lose.
Let's see it. Peanut, he's going to ult in.
Pantheon's ulting in. They might just try to take it over here. They might just take it over and start hitting. Who knows?
Close to smite range on that one.
Yeah, because they had Xayah, so I thought there was a chance they just like view it as like, oh, this game is kind of doomed. Might as well just flip. Maybe they could continue playing.
It's a nice amount of respect from GenG. Like, even though they're so far ahead, like, and now they just turn onto it.
They have Ocean Soul, so they can just do whatever the they want here. They're going to turn on Peanut, maybe? Oh, Keenan didn't get that good of a chunk.
They're going to pull off of the Baron once again. So...
oh, Canyon, no flash, Canyon. Oh, he got Q'd out. Oh my god, that was insane from Duro. Duro Q'd the Pantheon out of his W and saved Canyon. Damn.
Definitely screaming for a penta, even though he's only got a double. And they should just win the game. As Viper trying to get away from here, we do have a charm coming in. And they might be able to keep them alive. Canyon, he's
hitting the turret. Oh, he was going for the E through the turret.
I think GenG are having a bit of fun.
Oh my god, he missed his Q, so he didn't get his blast shield. Oh, yeah.
As if they can take out a lot of these members.
Whatever, bro, it's fine.
In a good spot.
Game's fine.
You know, it was all part of their plan. They got everyone. Yeah. Great job, GenG.
What the I mean, honestly, like, it didn't even feel like that much of a... Even though it's 2-1, it feels like GenG is significantly better than Hanwha Life, to be honest. That's the takeaway, I think. Like, the game 2 was Ruler just running it down, dying with flash up, like, in the most greedy way possible, and then Hanwha Life was able to, like, win that game. And there was like a million mistakes made early game, but it feels like whenever the game is like in any type of like even map state, GenG is just winning.
Yeah, I do hope they ask our opinion. Engage comes in from Peanut. It's not really an engage. Now we have the real engage.
I mean, they have Ocean Soul plus Redemption and all this shit kind of beautifully. All right, GG.
Just everybody's getting taken down. The giant wallets here of GenG are enough, and they will take this one down.
Can T1 be better than Hanwha Life?
Yep, they do not.
Maybe. Like, maybe T1's playing better than Hanwha Life right now. We'll have to see. I mean, it's hard for T1 because Hanwha Life is going to be in the upper bracket, so, or like the upper part of the bracket.